for Coach Side and this team.
Clark comes back and answers.
Boston, who also has a 15-5-5 game today. Here's Clark, catch, fire, and connect.
It's been the second and third quarter that's been the issue for the Liberty, so let's see if they can have a better one here today as Clark.
Going to do that, and with Noel Quinn, as you mentioned, no challenge.
Clark, three ball in the way, and good. Boy, that cost Seattle 3 points, and they should have.
The intensity on defense that has started this run for Atlanta, the help side's got to be there.
How about this? We have got to find a body on Reese. Clark gets freed up from up
Over that left shoulder.
Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark.
Now Clark trying to make something happen. Behind the back. Backs the basket and gets her.
You're probably going to have a team in rotation, and you're probably going to have some mismatches.
Clark, step back.
off Caitlin when she gives the ball up.
Well, the Fever on a 15-2 extended run from the end of the first quarter. Clark again heating up.
Every player has a rhythm, but few understand how to control the rhythm of everyone else. That's one of the qualities that has made Caitlin Clark such a compelling competitor. She doesn't simply react to the pace of a game, she quietly reshapes it. A possession that seems ordinary suddenly becomes dangerous because she has identified an opening no one else has recognized. A defense that appears organized is forced to scramble after one subtle adjustment. Those changes happen so naturally that they often go unnoticed until the play is already over. What stands out most is her willingness to remain patient in a sport that constantly encourages urgency.
All is trying to clear 8. Shot clock down to 9. Here as Clark gets inside. The scoop shot falls.
And now with 22 seconds to go, here's Clark off the screen. The three-pointer is good.
Wheeler, Clark launches, hits a three.
She comes off a stagger on the weak side, but she comes off a pin down here, wide open. Bang! Tenley working it around here for the Fever. Good ball movement on this possession. Logo shot. Logo make for Clark.
Can't hit on 3. She's got 9, 8, and 5 right now, Clark. With the step back deep 2, money. And that takes care of one.
Modern basketball rewards quick decisions, but Caitlin Clark understands the difference between acting quickly and acting wisely. She has developed the discipline to wait for the right opportunity instead of the first opportunity, allowing the game to reveal its answers before committing to a decision. That patience consistently places her in positions where skill and preparation can take over.
Meg McDonald, Chrissy Winter-Scott, Megan McPeak with you here. Clark pulls off that screen, knocks it down even with her body. Gotta pick her up.
And 2 possessions, 2 turnovers here for the Sky. Caitlin Clark running things. 8 assists, 15 points in the first half. Looking to add to her tally.
The Indiana Fever having to take the ball out of the net a lot more here in this third than we saw in the first half, and that's affected their pace. Clark outside, and that's good.
I'd like to make 7, 8 out of 9 times, 10 times I would think. Clark steps back, and hits a 3.
So, use her body and get to her spots, being able to affect that defense.
Clark is coming off the masterful night and starts us off strong.
The Sky shooting 38%. Caitlin Clark, another three-pointer.
There is also a remarkable level of trust in the way she competes. She trusts the countless hours invested behind the scenes, trusts the habits developed through repetition, and trusts her understanding of the game when difficult moments inevitably arrive. Because of that foundation, pressure rarely appears to change her approach. She remains connected to the same principles regardless of the score, the opponent, or the atmosphere inside the arena.
Cunningham looking, first it's Hines Allen, handoff Clark for the tie, yes!
Isn't going to be able to see Katie Lou after last night's game, so today, really the first time they're seeing her.
Clark, how did the...
Donald in Canada. Cunningham circles around, handoff Clark. Clark muscles her way inside, shot clock down to 5, flips it up.
Good interior passing, but Indiana's got to stop letting the ball get into the paint. They've got to keep it out.
Clark, step back, hits a 3.
portion of her threes come from above the break. Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull. Got it.
Clark trying to shake free. Mabry all over her. Here is Clark. Clark separating, taking, and hitting. Had an open look from three. Didn't take it. Only three to shoot. Gonna have to make something happen. Clark through the lane. Reverses it in.
Now the Fever have 5 on 4. It's Clark way outside. Boston the rebound. Clark on the fake. Clark weaves inside and the reverse.
Isolation here for Mitchell. Clark, another one.
They've scored 10 points off of 6 Fever turnovers, so that's really the difference in the game right now. Clark leaning and hitting.
For Indiana, you're expecting maybe an initial surge. Clark on the drive, gets to the rim and the finish.
Her influence extends well beyond individual possessions. Players naturally respond to confidence, and Caitlin Clark brings a steady presence that affects everyone sharing the floor with her. Teammates become more decisive, offensive movement becomes more purposeful, and the entire group benefits from the calmness she provides during challenging stretches. Leadership in this sense isn't delivered through speeches or dramatic gestures. It's communicated through dependable actions repeated over and over again.
22-year-old rookie out of Australia. Here is Clark. Oh, yeah!
Clark, pull up three. That one.
Minnesota shooting just 29% here in the first quarter. Clark looking aggressive. Clark launches and hits a three.
Trying to find some space, goes reverse style.
Boston setting up Clark. ABC.
On women's basketball, they understand their impact and what it has done and how they are living out their dreams today.
And right on cue.
Indiana, at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires.
Now realizes it. Clark trying to take her defender, pulls up and hits.
A really good feel for when she should take a defender based on who it is, and that time going to her left.
Another reason she continues to earn admiration is her refusal to become predictable. Every opponent enters with a plan, yet every game presents new variables. Rather than forcing familiar solutions, Caitlin Clark adapts to what is unfolding in front of her. She accepts that basketball is a conversation between offense and defense.
Early on. Championship medal of Las Vegas on full display, and Clark.
Brina had this crowd on a string at Barclays as Clark able to bank it in on the drive.
Timeout in between quarters, in between halves, to come out with the exact same energy. And especially, that's one way to...
Wings are dominating in free throws.
Clark knocks
from all over the floor. Clark penetrating.
You see that DMV showing up, showing out. Clark, an absolute.
Washington has.
Did not hit a three in the first quarter, the Mystics. Clark way downtown, knocks down a three.
First year with the Liberty and the WNBA. Phoebish, the rookie, defending the other rookie. Caitlin Clark.
Should have been given a really good look. Clark, hesitation, gets to the rim. And
constantly responding to each adjustment with another thoughtful decision. That flexibility keeps her game evolving and prevents opponents from becoming comfortable. Ultimately, the story of Caitlin Clark is not centered on one extraordinary talent. It is centered on the rare ability to combine awareness, discipline, creativity, and consistency into a complete approach to competition. Those qualities have allowed her to thrive at the highest level, and they continue to remind everyone watching that the greatest players don't simply perform under pressure. They understand it, adapt to it, and find ways to rise above it.